that he was in Smash 4. Similar to Bayonetta, gotta be a little bit better with your play if you want to get the same combos that you did in Smash 4. Let's see, Pokemon Stadium is the stage, as we're gonna start off with some up Bs and some aerial shenanigans from Frawg to get a clean 49% starting out. Cloud does have the disjoint, he still does have the sword, but Doomline has just been pummeled by these aerial hits. Limit already on deck. Could we see the match or first stock ending in a minute? Potentially. That up air stooping, very, very good for Cloud. Utilizing it to his best potential. Doomline's gonna have to be precise with it if he's gonna be able to. He's gonna try to contest Bayonetta in the air. Oh, and he will not be able to make it back, as he did have to use that jump earlier in that potential recovery. Frawg taking the first stock with only 59%. Doomline's gonna have to play patient and wait for Frawg to make mistakes, land on platforms, land right in front of him to get those grabs, potentially get those up airs to start those strings. Using that climb hazard very, very well to get Frawg off him to reset the stage control. And he will get that first stock with that up smash. Only getting 14% and almost having Limit. It's in a very good spot. Limit is online, only 46%, and lets it rip the shield protecting Frawg from that neutral B. Limit. Alright, tries to go for something right there. Gets the side B, 67% as he takes his first lead of the game. Dash attack, hitting Frawg on the ropes. Oh, and it looks like I'm gonna get Theed to jump on the mic. It's the man, the myth, the Theed.
It's me. How's it going, guys? Okay, jumping in here, Sig versus Frawg. It's looking pretty even for the most part. I would imagine Frawg might have just gotten a pretty good read to have been able to kill at all with Bayo.
Oh no, definitely. Both of these, both of the KOs have been from Sig losing his jump. You know, I've been calling him Doomline this entire set.
Right. You know, we're so used to calling each other by our previous tags, right?
Yes,
Hyperion?
of course. Yes, yes. I will take that. Take that with stride. Oh, and a good back air.
Yeah, definitely going to be able to take the stock at, like, what, 130, 140? Bayo was definitely at a pretty high percent at that point, so not much wasn't going to take it from Cloud right there.
Definitely. Limit is online, but 100% about.
And climbing, too. Both the percent and Cloud himself, you know?
Very, very well. And we do see the Limit side B get connect on there, which puts it back to even games. He does get the grab after that parry to get it to 84%. All he needs is like an up smash, and he's going to take the game.
Ooh, okay, this is a lot closer than I would have anticipated. This, Frawg is one of the better players out here, so this would definitely be a really good win for Sig if it manages to, follow through. It sneaks right behind, but he doesn't quite parry the back air right there. You know he was going for it because he dropped shield like really, really early.
He wanted it.
So he was definitely anticipating the back air, but he might have just mistimed the parry on that.
Definitely. I think Sig just has to pay more attention to the aerial control that Frawg has with Bayonetta, just being a little bit more on point with not only his defense against those aerial hits that he's got, but also punishing Bayonetta when she lands.
Totally.
We saw that about that first Frawg. We saw an up smash, but other than that, Frawg was able to get back on and reset neutral and get him back up in the air where Sig is just not going to perform at his best.
Yeah, it's definitely a game of composure between these two right now, and Sig's just got to be able to keep it a little bit more under control, not really go for too many things that are uncalled for, because Bayo is really good at just catching you right when you don't want her to.
Yep,
and just like right there, yeah, without a jump, Sig is most definitely dead. Cloud's recovery is not really too good without Limit, so he's going to take a breather here, and he's going to reset his mindset, and he's going to see if he can get back into it. He's going to get some percent off that Limit, or not the Limit, but the cross slash right there. See, that's a mix-up that Frawg loves to go for. He'll do the up throw, which has relatively low knockback. And then after that, he'll read that they're going to go for an air dodge, and he'll run and position himself to get a heel slide as they fall down. It's a mix-up that Frawg loves to go for.
And just like that, 109% on Frawg's first stock. All he needs is one good hit. Missing that limit cross B will get him to about 51%, but he will finally take that stock with back air.
Yeah, you saw as soon as Sig whiffed the limit cross slash, Frawg just went immediately right in to get his punish off.
That's what I would do. And Sig not getting onto the platform will get him down to 113% and climbing. Had to use his limit in order to get back to even recover, and now he's in a really bad spot.
Almost looking like Falco with the up tilt back air right there with Bayo, but that dash attack is definitely going to catch you off guard. It has so much priority. You have to look out for it.
Almost definitely another good parry there. Man, just do not want to see Cloud in the clouds against Bayonetta. It is not a good time for him. And you see I think he's like trying to use whatever unique options, and he's doing what you said, kind of maybe going for those unpredicted moves, not necessarily working out for him.
Yeah, right now Frawg's just playing the runaway game. He doesn't want to commit too hard because he knows that if he goes in too,
that was
the little dance right there.
Yeah. Little ballerina.
Yeah, Frawg knows that if he goes in and tries to box with Cloud, he's not really going to be able to come out on top unless he gets the jump on him. So Frog's not really committing too hard. He's not really giving Sig the chance to play neutral, which is a big thing that you know, Bayo specifically loves to do, because you know a lot of Bayo's tools in neutral aren't too reliable. They're really easy to call out. You know, just like Sig calling out that low recovery, getting the cross slash.
Very, very good indeed. And 68% is not an insurmountable comeback, but he has to maintain a neutral control. He has to be able to maintain that stage control and get himself into a good position so that he can get those combos and get that good percentage on him so that he can finally take it.
That was a really good jump call out by Frawg right there. Bayo's side B, the aerial side B, is just such a good burst option for calling out jumps, starting combos just like that. You know, but that's going to be good damage coming out from the Blade Beam right now. He's got him off stage. He's got to hold this stage control if he wants to get any a little bit further. Bat within, but he's going to get the parry. And Sig's looking pretty good right now. He's just got to keep it together. Gets the turnaround grab. Doesn't really work out, and Frawg's got him in a combo. Really high percent. So both of these players are definitely in kill percent right now, but the down smash is going to steal the game. Wow, he was at 78.
Good.
He was at 78%. That's what that full rage does.
Yes, that is exactly it. 158%, and even Sig's like, you know, I took that. That was mine. That was mine. And I think you saw Frawg there going for a little, like going for those cheeky options, trying to get that back air, and just misspaced it a little bit. Had he been a little bit closer, I think that back air would have connected, and we would have seen a 2-0. But we are not in that reality. We are in the reality where we are at a game number 3, and Lilat is the stage, which I think is actually going to work very well in Bayonetta's favor.
Oh, totally. Like back in Smash 4, this was her best stage by a long shot. You know, just being able to camp on the sides with the bullets. It's such a really good angle for you to just sit over there with, you know, you have really no regard for the other player's threat zone. And on top of that, you have, you know, what Frawg's doing right now pretty much, the side B, you know, or the aerial side B, the burst range pretty much. You land earlier when you're doing it from the ledge like that because the ends of the stage are lower down than the center of the stage.
And we're seeing that a potential 0-to-death situation right here for Frawg, as he's already gotten 76% and loses it with that cross slash right there. Ooh, and he connects the Blade Beam. Very, very good stuff. And that's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing when Sig is on the ground, he has control of the stage, he's able to get that percentage in. But the moment that he makes a mistake and Frawg is able to punish it, he gets those aerial combos in and gets at least 30 to 40% on those combos. 135 right now. Almost 40% from that one right there.
Yeah, they're definitely just kind of swapping who has control in these interactions right now. You know, Frawg will get his good combos and he'll get Sig off stage, but Sig will just come right back swinging. And Frawg doesn't really know what to do about it, except for right there. It seems that he knew to call out the jump, and you knew it came out because you saw the little circles underneath Sig. So you know that was a really good call out from Frawg right there.
Definitely. And that was great patience there as well. Frawg just showing that he's not only a technical player, but a smart player playing that chess match, realizing that he has the advantage in that situation. The limit runs out, but that back air will take stock number 1, and we're still at an even game That's what Cloud does. Keeps the game even. That sword is very, very powerful.
Yeah, it's hard to get too many openings when Cloud's just swinging that big thing around, man. Like Bayo might have those long legs, but against the long sword, like you can't really tell what's gonna win most of the time, and it really makes for some exciting matches in this particular matchup.
You know, that sword is thick.
Thick with the C's, man.
Triple C.
Oh my God.
Indeed.
And see, and that's what one thing that happened earlier that Sig's been doing quite a bit is that he's not necessarily reserving limit for when he wants to get kill opportunities. He's more than fine with throwing out a blade beam or a cross slash at like 30 to 50% just to get the damage, honestly, because that's a good solid 25%, however much it is, right? Like you're not going to be able to get that reliably with Cloud in most situations. So
and that's all that you need. I mean, in that situation, you've got to, if he's only getting 25% for each combo, then Sig, with the combo potential and damage potential that he has, should be getting more and should be winning more exchanges on the ground. But unfortunately, he is not. That limit climb hazard, though, being able to be just enough for him to come back.
Oh, doesn't quite get the landing hit on the down air. That's definitely the one that does the horizontal knockback, but he just gets the spike and it doesn't really kill Sig. So Sig's really at a really high percent, about approaching the point where almost anything from Bayo can start to kill. Kind of botches the limit right there. Definitely could have gotten the advantage right there in the stocks had he played that just a little bit more patiently. Forward throw's not quite going to do it. Guns aren't going to do it either, but the dash attack once more, you can't really sleep on that move. It's really, really good. It's almost reminiscent of DDD's dash attack at the ledge. You know, same purpose, same utility. It's really good.
Indeed. And we are going to see Cloud's dash attack get punished right there for Chris 26% as he keeps the aerial combos going, getting another 40% right there. I'm sorry, 39%. Insane amount of damage potential, especially when Bayonetta gets in control like she is right now, pretty much running away with it.
And see, that was just a call out right there. He said, you're going to come up on me and you're not going to do anything. So I'm just going to be able to throw this limit out, and you're either going to respect it or you're going to die. You know, so especially when a fairly light character like Bayo is at, you know, 130%, you can kind of take those risks. But, you know, when it comes to risks, Sig just seems to be jumping a little bit too much against Bayonetta, and Frawg was able to call that out. Get the back air, get a little bit of a pop-off, if you want to call it that.
a pop-off-ish. Oh, but it looks like you are on stream, my friend.
That's the homie team kill, man.
Oh, man.
Okay.
You gotta show Tonga